Morning everybody, welcome back to Bertie Budget channel, and right from the get-go I will apologise straight away for the sound. I know it's going to be falling out because this camera just, I don't know, it's super sensitive to the wind for some reason, and it's a windy old day today. So yeah, apologies for the sound. Let's work through it, just manage, see how we get on. eBay, what's in there? We're going to have a go at this Zontes. I'm going to get the shed open in a minute. We've got this, let's have a look at it. I bought off eBay. You'll know I've been struggling with a gear sensor on this and I can't get the gears to work. I'll tell you what, let me get the shed open first, then we'll have a look at that. I'll tell you what I've bought, and then I can film from inside the shed. It will take the wind problem away to a certain extent. Back soon. Right, that's the bikes out. Inside my shed now. I really need to invest in a new camera, because this one, it's not bad quality, but like I said, the wind. Right, let's turn you around. Adjust you so you're not staring at my bollocks. Now, as regular watchers will know, I've had problems with the gear sensor on this Zontes. In fact, it's now the only thing wrong with it, stopping me putting it on the road. I've been searching on eBay for a regular amount of time, searching Zontes Tiger gear sensor. The other day I put in Zontes gear sensor and this come up. Now this is for a Zontes Monster. Now I googled what a Zontes Monster was, and it appears to be the same engine. Now, the bloke who sold me this, he's one of these guys on eBay that breaks bikes and sells off the parts. I'm only not saying his name because I can't remember it, but Jesus, what a tight ass. He will not budge an inch on his price. I did eventually get, I think, £1.50 off or something like that. But I put several offers in. He's had it on sale for a long time, months and months, probably even years. You know, this is not the sort of thing that people want. But anyway, we eventually got it. It's here, and we are going to see if this solves my little gear problem. In anticipation of hopefully this working, I have actually added that bike to one of my insurance policies, so I will be able to ride it down to the MOT station and get it tested. Actually, I'm super confident that it will pass because I've gone through absolutely everything on it. Couple of little things I'm unable to check, like headlight alignment, that sort of thing, but the guy I use, he's normally happy to make the little adjustments like that and go for it. The rear foot pegs on this I do want to change because they are shite. They're almost made of tin foil. They're flap about, and I wouldn't be happy for someone to be on the back of this bike. Not that it's ever likely to carry a pillion, but I wouldn't trust those to take the weight. Anyway, I think you've seen me take this gear sensor on and off several times and fuck about with it, so there's no point in me filming it. I'm going to get it on, and before I even test it, I'll turn the camera on and we'll find out together whether it works or not. So back soon. Okay, so I've just took the old, when I say old, it's new actually. This is the AliExpress one that was on there that I can't get to go. This is the one I've just bought off eBay, and I've got to be honest, they look the same. 1, 2, 3, they're about the same width that way. That's not encouraging. Fucking hell, excuse me. Yeah, The only difference is that the AliExpress one has got a little thing on there just to stop you putting it in the wrong way round. Other than that, the spacings appear to be the same, number of gears, everything. So having now compared them side by side, I'm a little less confident that it's going to work. The problem may be elsewhere. Anyway, let's find out. Let's get it on. Okay, it's on. I've not routed the wires or anything like that. It's still just sort of thrown on. Here we go. Genuinely not tried this. So when I turn that ignition on, if I see a neutral light there, I will be confident that it's going to work. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh well, that was a waste of money. Still no gear indication there. Oh shite. So, right, I'm at a bit of a loss then. Let's put the old, put it in a gear and just see. So that's first. Get in first, you bastard. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it wasn't neutral. Why aren't you going in gear, you twat? There we go, it's in first. Okay, and that should be displaying first gear. The weird thing is, like I said before, if I test all these online off the bike, it all works. So, is it something down in the engine maybe? How irritating. Right, let me have a bit of a think. I don't know what I'm going to think about though, because I'm out of ideas, but let me have a think anyway and we'll come back. Right, here we go again. It's the next day actually, and a very rainy one. I've been ducking between rain showers, fucking about with this gear sensor thing, trying to get it to work. Now, let me tell you what I found, and I'm hoping that this is the solution to my problem. Hang on, just get you in shot. Now, where's that gear sensor? Oh, that's the old one. But this will do, because this will allow me to explain what I've found. Now, that's obviously the gear sensor, you've seen that before. Inside the engine is this little brass thing. Now that rubs up against that to make the contact, and then that rotates round like that, selecting the gear. Now, I've just pulled that out with a pair of long nose pliers, and inside, if that's clear, is the spring, and it's broken. Now what I'm hoping is that that's caused this to be too far back, i.e. not making contact with that. So I'm going to see if I can find myself a new spring, put that back together, and hopefully that will then work. The downside, if that's the solution, I'm delighted that I found it, but it does mean that I've bought a gear sensor that I didn't actually need. But let me go out, see if I can go out and see if I can fish out a spring, put that back together, and then see if we have any luck. Back soon. Right, 59,000th time lucky, hopefully. I've robbed one of Mrs. Bodgett's biros and pinched the little spring out the middle of it, out the end of it, cut it down, bunged it in there, and I'm hoping that that is now holding that gear sensor onto the pad sufficiently. So, yes, we have a neutral light. Wow. Let me select a gear, doing this one-handed. First, oh what a result. Second, no third. Why have I got no third? Oh, third, just need to turn the wheel. Oh. Fourth. Fifth. Yes. Actually, I've just noticed something. The neutral light's still on. Ah, now that's interesting. The neutral light comes on when I pull the clutch in. Maybe it's meant to, I don't know. But do you know what? I don't care. I suppose, technically, it is in neutral when you pull the clutch in, even if it's in gear, isn't it? And real neutral, and the neutral light stays on. Now that is what I call a fucking result. That's been bugging me for fucking days, that has. Absolutely brilliant. Right, I can now button this up, tidy up all the wiring, get the tank mounted properly, seat bolted on. I'm going to do all that off camera because it's boring, and we might be able to test ride this damn thing. What have I had this? 2 years, 3 years maybe? And we're just getting somewhere near, hopefully, fingers crossed, there we go, MOT time. Right, let me get this buttoned up. Back soon. Right, I'm putting this back together. As you can see, I've got all the wiring tidied up. That's looking pretty good. I've come across a problem on the fuel tank. A couple of minor little things really, but it is going to stop work progressing. Breather pipe was missing, that's not an issue, I've just replaced that. Fuel tap is knackered and I haven't got one. Going to have to order one of them. It's going to hold the project up a little bit. And also the wiring's bust on the fuel sender. I could just replace the wiring, but I have a spare fuel sender and it's got the wiring and the plug and everything on it, so might as well just replace that. I have a horrible feeling that the fuel tap, let me just undo these. Yeah, the fuel tap's going to be an AliExpress job, so it might just hold the project up because they're not the rapidest when it comes to delivery. But hey, like I said earlier, I've had this bloody thing 2-3 years. I can't even remember how long I've had it. Stay in my shed another month. Nothing I can do with that. Yeah, another reason for wanting to lift this fuel sender out is that there's something rattling inside it. Sounds like grit or sand or something. I've tried to get it out through the filler neck. Nothing's happening, so we can whip this off. Give me a chance to look at the tank inside, and also probably shake that grit out. Right, let's see if this fuel sender's the same. Probably isn't. Right, that one versus that one. Hang on, let's just get them in the same orientation. They're going off in different directions. they're side by side, they're not going in the same direction. But I suppose I could just whip it round, can't I? So that one goes in, that's facing forward. Is that a better rubber seal? Yeah, I think it is. I think we'll use that rubber seal. That one's a little bit hard. Yeah. So anyway guys, yeah, that's where we are. So we're going to carry on putting this back together as much as we can. Different? No. Yeah, and then we'll go in and see how much a fuel tap is and how long it takes to get here. Okay, that's for now. I shall probably bring you back when I've put it together, or put it together as much as I can anyway. Cheers. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm pleased I sorted out that major problem with the gear indication. It's not all plain sailing and finished though. As you can see, I've got all the side panels on, seat and everything. It's looking rather good if you ask me. Routing through my stash, you will see I managed to find a fuel tap. Bad news is, it pisses petrol out all over the place, so I still need a new one. The other problem I've got is no drive. Put it in gear, let the clutch out, nothing happens. The reason is the cable's too tight. I've disconnected it. It's adjusted down as much as it will go with the come on, get it out. With the cable disconnected, the drive comes back, so the cable's too taut and it's holding the clutch off. So probably got to be looking at a new clutch cable anyway. But I'm going to call it there. It's 6 o'clock at night. Still a lovely day, I'll be honest with you. But Mrs. is home from work, so we better go in, get some tea on, and we'll play with it another day. Cheers guys, Birdie Budget signing off.